What's happening, my people? So it's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today we're talking about Bel-Air Season 1. This is episode 10. Look like this is the finale, and it's called Where To. So we give Will all the credit in the world for every little thing on the series, everything going on with everybody's lives. We got to give him a little bit of blame too, because the information that about what he did and stuff, that's why Phil kind of gave up his DA bid. But then you think about it, he's kind of the reason why Phil was in the position he was in as well, because Phil was going to be losing, but Will was kind of bringing the, I don't want to say street cred, but he was getting the people on his side whenever he was on Will's side. He didn't talk about defunding the police or whatever, and then Will knocking at people's doors or something. So yeah, well, yeah, you do got to give Will all the credit. But they start off, so we at this party, and this is Aunt Viv stuff. She got a ish popping, so she's showcasing her art and stuff, because she has gotten her fellowship and everything. So everybody have their own little things that they going through at this little shindig. So and Viv, her paintings, they got way better. Cause like some of the stuff they were showing, like I'm kind of an artist, but you see I got a few left. Anyways, so just like seeing her early stuff on the show, and now that picture with Will, and then they have a Philip picture, but of course the Will one is way better. But her stuff is gotten way better, or they using better artists, or it's more detailed. Or, anyways, everybody going through their little thing. Why Hillary introduced Jazz to Karuchi? I always think about Chris Brown little song K. But anyways, why she introduce Jazz to Karuchi as that's my cousin friend? Like, y'all not feeling each other or whatever. Then like Karuchi kind of flirts a little bit. Hillary is like, you introduced him as your cousin friend? Like, it would seem like he's on the market or whatever. It's like you didn't seem to care. If I was Carlton, I would really feel played. I really feel played. Like, my mother has a whole picture of her nephew with a crown, and he's this and that and stuff. Where my picture? Where is my picture? Hey, can I get a little bit of love? Can you paint an anxiety picture of me or something? Lisa phony as hell, dog. Like, Will's trying to go talk to her and stuff. How dare you? You lied to me. Yo, this information, it could get my uncle in trouble. He still can get in trouble. He bent the law for me. Like, it was a reason I didn't tell you. Huh? Don't talk to me. Like, what? I don't like that. Next day, Jazz got the draws, dog. So they actually been smashing, but they trying to be coy about it. They on their Love Jones shit. Yo, we just kicking it, whatever. That's my cousin friend. Will calls out the blue, and he trying to get in contact with him. They not answering his phone, but his phone calls. Then Jazz finally answers. Yo, put Hillary on the phone. Like, I need some advice. So he trying to see how to go about talking to Lisa and whatever. So he gets a little bit of advice or whatever, trying to holler at Lisa. And Lisa, she's just not too worried about Lisa on this episode. Where's Jeffrey? Where is Jeffrey? Like, the family look like they kind of lost without him. They ain't got no food in the house and stuff, man. They just what's going on? Where did he go? Oh, didn't he say he was here? Oh, didn't he say And man, I think I know what happened, man. I asked him to do me a favor, and Uncle Phil wasn't too happy about it, so they put two and two together. He was fired, and so he boogied. Viv, she's going out her way, like she goes meet Light Eyes. I think she playing with fire with him. Cause she goes, like, he don't really want to be, he kind of like pushing her away, like, what you did for me as an artist and stuff, I want to help other artists and stuff. I think we need to work together. Like, I don't know, we need to work together. Like, your husband can't stand me. Like, it's not, and I want the draw. Cause I think that's his whole thing. Cause he wants her, but she bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. Ain't Viv is bad. But he wants her, and she has a husband, and the husband comes around all the time. It's not gonna be easy to get these draws or stuff. Like, he's not gonna get the draws. So he like, look, leave me alone. No, we need to work together. Look, I don't think we need to work together because I will stalk you. Haven't you watched every one of my movies? I will stalk you. But I think she playing with fire. Man. We see somebody had left the house and they left the gate wide open. Well, not left the gate wide open, but it has a certain timetable. Like it opens whenever they leave. So somebody goes in there. We see Lou. Who is Sweet Lou? It is Lou Williams. Nah, lie. Yo, Will Smith daddy. From the back of his head, I was like, Will Smith? Is that Will? No. Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans ends up being the father. You are not the pappy. But so he talks to Phil and stuff. Like they background and why they wanted him to stay away from Will because he went to jail. Okay. But with Will is like a confused about the situation and this and that, and I don't know if I want to meet my father and this and that. Carlton, little messy nose ass, he goes out of his way and he finds the file. He's like, Will, I think you need to read this and stuff. And so he finds out information about his father. And like, so my father beat an old man and he been in jail and like, okay. And then he mad at everybody because they withheld this information and stuff. Anyway, so he finally he calls his mother, asks what should he do and this and that. He finally decides, I want to meet my father. So he meets with Lou, and they have like a little spirited discussion. They talk about some good days. Yo, man, I almost lost you in the Sixers locker room. We scalped tickets, and that was a good time. But then he got bad moments. He's like, I didn't want you to visit me in jail because I visited my father in jail and the light was coming out of his eyes and it made me cold as well. I didn't want that to affect you. I would think they would be kind of caring of his father to do like, I seen how it affected me, so I didn't want that to affect you. But then, like, Will sees it a different way, and then they talk about, see, the thing that happened was, like, Phil started getting rich, and your mother was putting pressure on me, like, see, my sister boyfriend is getting rich. Why are you broke? I don't want to be broke. You need to get some money. So I felt I had to go rob people and stuff. And meeting your mama the worst thing ever happened to me and stuff. Will snap on his nigga. He called him everything but a child of God. Like it is. I don't like that because he like he's 17 and he cussing in front of his guardians and stuff like that. Like I know he's spirited and he's angry and stuff, but he cussing his daddy out with every cuss word in the book. So it's like, God damn, like, damn, Will, hold up. But the thing about it is, okay, so we kick Will like, you bitch ass nigga, don't you ever talk to me again, and don't talk about my mama. I'm like, God damn. But then the thing about it, so he sees the family was protecting him from his father because his father is no good. He's a bitch ass nigga. Okay. He sees that. He takes this another way. He leaves Lisa hanging. Lisa, she was waiting for him at the coffee place. Like, he didn't show up, but he had a reason. His father showed up or whatever. But anyways, he goes pack his shit. I can't trust none of y'all. They helped you out of bad predicament. They moved you in. You got a whole vehicle. Like, you got everything you want. Your life is progressing at an alarming rate. Like, you are doing very good. Like, they took you out of an impoverished situation. And this and that. And, like, because they didn't want you to meet this toxic person, they was trying to cover you, help you not be in this toxic situation. You were holding that against them. And like, they didn't lie. I don't know. I'm like, this don't make too much sense. Like, this little part right here. And the crazy thing is, like, Will, he shoots out and stuff. He takes off. And the one missing him the most is Carlton. Like, Carlton goes and meets up with Lisa and stuff, and he's like, can you please help me find Will? He never turned his back on me. And I'll miss him. I'm like, well. I'm like, Carlton actually, like, really cares for Will. I'm like, they hated each other. And, like, Carlton sees the value in Will in their relationship and their brotherhood. And, like, that's dope. Who ends up finding Will is Jazz. So, Will called him or whatever. So he's in the hills, he's overlooking the city, and Jazz goes holler at him, and he's like, man, I don't need nobody, man. And they've been lying to me. And nobody wants me. Like, you got a family in Bel-Air. They all are worried sick about you. They all want you. Like, that's not real. And you told me if I came out here, I would lose myself. Like, okay, yeah, you can kind of lose yourself in things, but you are always who you are in this and that. Like, he give him some good information or whatever. He's like, you got a choice. Like, do what you want to do, but you blaming these people and stuff, man. These people love you. You are in a great situation to do great things in your life. Like, what you gonna do? Like, he's overlooking the city and this and that. Like, his dramatic moment with his father of like, you bitch ass nigga. Did it amount to what Will did back in the days of why you don't want me, man? Why you don't want me? Nah. They made it their dramatic moment of cussing his father out. I guess, like, back in the days when his father just left him and he didn't get to say his last words. I guess on this series he gets to give him the last words, like, fuck you, nigga. So it's a payoff or whatever. But the other one with James Avery and Will Smith, like, that's what took Will's career out of here. Like, maybe not. Maybe it was Independence Day. But we showed that he had some great acting chops. Like, this right here, like, he just, I don't know, like, it didn't make sense how mad he was and stuff. Like, they they didn't want to tell you that he was in jail, and like you hate everybody because of that. And then they didn't want you to meet him because he was really a bitch ass nigga. And it's like, he turned out to be a bitch ass nigga. Oh, I hate y'all. They told you not to meet him. I love this series. I love Bel-Air. This series is cold. I didn't care for this episode too much. To be honest, like, I was waiting for the payoff. Like, we gonna meet Lou. We gonna see what happened and why. I was thinking it was deeper. I was thinking like maybe Phil had like a shady past and he was working with Lou and Lou took the fall. Or I was thinking it might have been something like that. And then Will would have been like, it was y'all fault he got locked up. I could have seen that. But just like, I was his lawyer, but I seen maybe I didn't work as hard as I should have. But it was plain to see that he beat the hell out of this old man. So yeah, he went to jail. Like, anyways, this might have been my least favorite episode, but I ain't gonna. It was cool in certain aspects, well, but yeah, it just didn't make sense. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this out. Yeah, this is one of my least liked episodes of the series, but I look forward to season 2 or whatever, man. I really love this series, so I don't want to badmouth it. But like, comment, subscribe, go be the greatest and the most hated man. Holla at your boy. Please. It is like 6 something in the morning, so maybe that's why I'm not as whatever. Bye.